There will come a moment in your life when everything feels like it's falling apart. Your mind races, your chest tightens, and in that silence, you feel powerless. But what if you weren't? What if you could meet every challenge with calm, every setback with strength, and every loss with clarity? That's the power Stoicism offers, a way to build unshakable inner strength. Not by changing the world, but by changing how you face it. Principle 1. Master the mind, not the world. At the core of Stoicism lies a radical shift in focus. You don't need to conquer the world. You only need to conquer yourself. Marcus Aurelius, ruler of an empire and student of suffering, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This isn't just poetic wisdom. It's a blueprint for surviving life's storms. Think about how much energy we waste trying to control what's outside us. The outcome of an exam, whether she texts back, if your boss respects you. But the Stoics remind us, none of these are yours to command. What is? Your mindset, your reaction, your discipline. This principle, called the dichotomy of control, isn't just theory. It's the foundation for emotional resilience. When you shift your attention inward, toward what's actually in your hands, something changes. You stop being a victim of circumstance, and you start becoming the architect of your own character. That's how inner strength is built, not by bending the world to your will, but by refusing to let it bend you. Principle 2. Embrace adversity like a warrior. To the average man, hardship feels like punishment. To a Stoic, it's preparation. Epictetus, once a slave with a broken body, didn't just endure suffering. He turned it into fuel. He wrote, "Difficulties show what men are." Picture this. A boxer doesn't become strong by dodging punches. He becomes strong by getting hit and refusing to fall. That's the Stoic way. When life hits you, through heartbreak, rejection, betrayal, it's easy to collapse into self-pity. But Stoicism tells you to stand up, breathe, and lean into the impact. Why? Because every hit is shaping you, sharpening you. Just like steel needs fire, a man needs adversity to reveal what he's truly made of. Most people ask, "Why is this happening to me?" A Stoic asks, "How can this make me better?" Your struggle isn't meaningless. It's your training ground. Every late night of doubt, every friend who let you down, every failure that crushed your confidence. These moments aren't your downfall. They are your origin story. Principle 3. Let go of what you can't control. Most people are exhausted, not from doing too much, but from holding on too tightly. They try to control what their girlfriend feels, what their boss thinks, whether life will unfold exactly as they planned. But the Stoics knew that's a losing game. Epictetus wrote, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." That one sentence can end a lifetime of anxiety. Let's break it down. What's up to you? Your attitude, your work ethic, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. What's not? If she comes back, if they appreciate your effort, if tomorrow plays out how you hoped. Stoicism, is about knowing which battle is yours to fight and which ones you need to walk away from. Think about it like lifting weights. You can control your form, your reps, your discipline, but you can't control how fast your muscles grow. That's nature's job. And trying to rush it only leads to injury. Life is the same. The more you cling to control, the more you suffer. The moment you release your grip, you begin to move freely. Let go, not out of weakness, but because your peace is more valuable than your illusion of control. Principle 4. Live in alignment with nature. Modern life is full of false paths. Chase the money, impress the crowd, live for the weekend. But Stoicism asks a brutal question. Are you living according to your true nature, or just following the noise? To the Stoics, nature wasn't just about forests and rivers. It was about design, function, purpose. Marcus Aurelius believed that everything in the universe has a role. The sun rises, the wolf hunts, the tree stands tall, and you weren't born to scroll endlessly or binge distractions while your potential withers. You were born to do something hard, something real, something only you can do. Deep down, you already know this. You felt it. That quiet discomfort in the middle of a party. That emptiness after another hookup. That sense that this isn't it. That's not depression. That's your nature trying to wake you up. Stoicism isn't about quitting the world. It's about returning to who you're meant to be when you live in alignment with that. You don't need motivation. You don't need applause. You just move, steady, focused, clear, because you're not wandering anymore. You're walking your path. Principle 5. The power of daily Stoic practices. Philosophy without action is just decoration. The Stoics didn't preach in temples. They practiced in silence, every morning, every night, every challenge. Seneca said, "The man who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power when they arrive." That's not just poetic, it's tactical. Morning practice number 1, premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. Imagine your alarm doesn't go off. Your boss unloads a pile of last-minute tasks. Someone cuts you off. Most people get blindsided. A Stoic, he's ready. Before stepping into the world, Marcus Aurelius would imagine the worst. Not to become negative, but to become unshakable. When you expect rudeness, you greet it with patience. When you anticipate setbacks, they lose their sting. Visualization isn't some fluffy life hack. It's mental armor. Then comes evening practice number 2. Self-reflection. After the world quiets down, after the noise fades. Ask yourself, what did I handle well today? Where did I react instead of respond? Did I live by my values or get pulled by the current? You don't need a therapist. You need a moment of brutal honesty. While others numb themselves with Netflix or dopamine hits, you sit with your truth. That's where real power is born. These 2 simple rituals, just 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night, can reshape the way you walk through life. Not emotional, not reactive, not lost, but anchored, aware, and in control. Principle 6. The wisdom of letting go. We are taught to hold on. Hold on to people. Hold on to status. Hold on to expectations. But the Stoics knew, what you cling to most is often what weighs you down. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." And in today's world, that craving is everywhere. Craving closure from someone who ghosted you. Craving validation from people who don't know you. Craving control over a future that hasn't even happened. But the more you crave, the more you suffer. Imagine dragging a cart filled with things you no longer need. Old arguments, unmet expectations, the fantasy of what should have been. That's what your mind looks like when you refuse to let go. Letting go isn't a weakness, it's the ultimate flex. Because it means you're no longer controlled by the past, no longer enslaved by outcomes. It's walking away from a relationship that no longer respects your peace. It's choosing silence over proving your point. It's saying, "This no longer serves me. I release it." The Stoic doesn't live in the shadows of what could have been. He lives here, now, and in that present moment, he is light, focused, free. Principle 7. Stoicism in modern life. The battlefield has changed, but the war is the same. In ancient Rome, they faced exile, plague, and betrayal. Today, you face burnout, breakups, and a world that never shuts up. But the enemy, it's always been internal. Fear, insecurity, impulse. The Stoics weren't trying to be impressive. They were trying to be free. Free from needing applause. Free from fearing the future. Free from being owned by emotion. And that's exactly what modern men need. Not more noise, not more hacks, not more surface-level motivation, but something deeper, something that doesn't vanish when life gets hard. Stoicism is that anchor. When she leaves, when the deal falls through, when the doubt creeps in, it reminds you, you are not your circumstances. You are the calm in the storm, the stillness in the noise, the man who doesn't flinch when others fold. And you build that, not by shouting louder, but by standing firmer in your values, in your discipline, in your inner strength. The world will keep spinning. The pressure won't stop. But you'll walk through it all, unshaken. You've made it this far. But here's the truth. Stoicism doesn't work unless you do. These 7 principles aren't just ideas to admire. They're decisions you make every single day. Will you reflect tonight or distract yourself again? Will you let go or grip what's already gone? Will you move with purpose or drift with the current? No one's coming to force you. No one's coming to save you. But if you choose the Stoic path, if you start with just one principle, everything can change. Not all at once, not loudly, but quietly, powerfully, from the inside out. The kind of change no one sees coming. Until they realize you've become unshakable.